chairman of Indian Overseas Congress, Sam Pitroda, has stoked controversy as he backed the Congress's stand on redistribution of wealth and advocated an inheritance tax law in the country. Emphasizing the need for policy towards wealth redistribution, Pitroda picked up the example of the concept of inheritance tax prevailing in America. Pitroda also said that the subject of wealth distribution is strictly a policy issue. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the BJP have criticized the Congress manifesto, saying the poll document smacks of appeasement and that if it came to power, it would redistribute people's wealth and also give reservations to Muslims from the quota for SC, ST and OCB communities.
America, there is an inheritance tax. So if, let's say, one has $100 million worth of wealth, and when he dies, he can only transfer probably 45% to his children. 55% is grabbed by government. In India, you don't have that. So these are the kind of issues people will have to debate. When we talk about redistributing wealth, we are talking about new policies, new programs that are in the interest of the people and not in the interest of super rich only.
Meanwhile, ruling BJP has reacted sharply to the statements of the Congress leader. National in charge of the IT department of the BJP, Amit Malviya, tweeted to register his utter anguish at the statement. In his post on X, Amit Malviya said Congress has decided to destroy India. Now, Sam Pitroda advocates 50% inheritance tax for wealth redistribution. This means 50% of whatever we build with all our hard work and enterprise will be taken away. 50% besides all the tax we pay, which too will go up if the Congress prevails. And for more on this, we are joined by R. Rajagopalan, senior journalist from Delhi. Well, welcome to the studio, sir. Welcome to DD India. Sir, first of all, I just wanted to know, Sam Pitroda has stoked controversy as he backed the Congress's stand on redistribution of wealth and he advocated the inheritance tax law in the country. What does his tweet reflect and the broader ideological perspective?
The broader ideological perspective is that Congress in India has been espousing the cause of redistribution of the wealth. How would you do that? You can't rob from the Peter and pay to the Paul. And second thing, the Prime Minister has also articulated very well in tone in Rajasthan in the election meeting. Apart from that, the Congress election manifesto itself reveals the redistribution of wealth. And second, Sam Pitroda usually comes out with a new idea. He says 50% of the tax should be given to the poorer. And Amit Malviya, the BJP IT cell in charge, has tweeted it very well, exposing the intentions of Congress. Sam Pitroda cannot compare USA and India, though two are the very big democracies in the world. India has its own plus and minuses. Similarly, USA has got plus and minus. Mr. Sam Pitroda is not connected with the local people. Now, aspirational society in India, aspirational youngsters in India are more than 65 to 70%. Mr. Sam Pitroda living in USA cannot compare what is happening in Tirunelveli, in Tamil Nadu, Gorakhpur, in Uttar Pradesh, Patna, in Bihar. So therefore, there are multiple complex situation in India. Prime Minister, explained it very well. Now Congress is confusing with this type of redistribution. They must explain how are they going to redistribute the wealth. It's not that easy. There is no policy. There is no terms and reference. There is no guidelines for redistribution of the wealth. If they are going to tax 50%, then why should I earn at all? And moreover, it's a hereditary trust, hereditary property of one's cannot be given to the others. And if you extend it further, what is the suggestion of the Congress about the Muslim Waqf Board and Hindu Religious Endowment Boards, which have got lot of lands in India? How are they going to redistribute it? Are they going to touch upon this? So there is no clarity from the Congress side. Passport arrangements have been done to attract the public, and Waqf board. I must take one example, and Hindu Religious Endowment Board. In temples in South India, in North India, they have got huge land. If Congress comes to power, what is that strategy they are going to adopt? Are they going to come heavily on the religious worshipping places? Congress is not having clarity on that. Therefore, it is high time the voters in India are now comparing between BJP manifesto and Congress manifesto, Prime Minister Narendra Modi speeches and Sam Pitroda type of Congress speeches. Sam Pitroda has no public connect. Has he ever contested in India? He is sitting in US and typing, sending some sorts of messages. That is irrelevant in Indian politics, madam.
All right. Also, sir, what is your take on an inheritance tax for wealth redistribution? Because as you said, it means 50% of whatever we build with all our hard work, enterprise will be taken away.
It's not at all implementable in India, madam. Indian situation is different. We have poverty. You have to elevate the poverty first and then come with this type of, it will take 100 years to implement this type of policies. Inheritance tax. Who is he to suggest that? Suppose if my father left 3 crores of rupees on me or 5 houses, how are they going to distribute it? What will I will earn? What will I leave it to my children? What will I give it to my family? So this is also a very sensitive issue. Mr. Rahul Gandhi and Mr. Sam Pitroda, please do not encourage this type of leftist ideas. And if you are having this, compare what Mr. Narendra Modi has said yesterday in Tong in Rajasthan, that your Mangala Sutra, the sacred thread around your neck, will also be taken. Why should Rahul Gandhi speak about the X-ray of all gold materials in every house? Who will Congress to do that? They are all wealth creators, The industrialists, the businessmen, the entrepreneurs have earned much for India. Why are you going to tax them? Why are you going to give them an opportunity that their wealth will be redistributed? So therefore, it's an urban Naxal idea. That is why Prime Minister commented on the very first day when the Congress manifesto was released that it has not left view shade of the manifesto.
Right. So after this controversial comment, BJP has also reacted and is severely infuriated by the comment.
Yeah, BJP is taking the Congress head on because it's the principal government, opposition party Congress. If they are going to come out with this type of idea, Amit Malviya says Congress has decided to destroy India. Yes, of course. Why should Rahul Gandhi speak about two nation theory? These are all certain things Congress has decided in a way. As Mr. Amit Malviya tweeted, this means 50% of the whatever we build, the wealth creators have built, they are all going to be distributed. 50% will be with you. What is that? It's a big joke on the Indian economy, madam.
Also, sir, Sam Pitroda recently drew controversy for belittling Baba Saheb Ambedkar. Also, ahead of the 2019 Lok Sabha election, Sam Pitroda made a controversial statement on the 1984 riots, triggering a massive political row.
Mr. Sam Pitroda was very close to Mr. Rajiv Gandhi, the father of Rahul Gandhi. He was young at that time. Mr. Sam Pitroda is much aged. He is like George Soros. Ideas come which is against India, and if you are going to implement it, India will become China in another 50 years. That is what many economists, many political policy makers, they comment on Sam Pitroda's new ideas. He has been saying about the 1984 riots. He said, "Hua to hua, kya karna hai?" Whatever happened, it has happened. How will you reinvent that? That type of old school of thoughts Mr. Sam Pitroda is encouraging. Mr. Sam Pitroda, please, you must take a retirement. Don't confuse the voters. Do not come and say this type of 50% quota or 50% redistribution or distribution taxes. These are all regressive steps. India will not accept it, especially youngsters. Those who are, for example, Prime Minister has started Startup India, Make in India, And moreover, there are a huge number of youngsters come into the entrepreneurial aspects. But Congress is bringing them down. In nutshell, madam, I should say, Congress manifesto is pre-1947 ideas, whereas BJP manifesto is 2024 and 2027,
Right.
47 Amatkal manifesto. Congress should not say about redistribution of wealth, and they
Right.
cannot touch my wealth. That is a person's individual fundamental right. How would Supreme Court come on this? Suppose if someone goes to the court, Supreme Court will come heavily on that. It is my fundamental right to own properties. How can Congress come and distribute that to others?
Right, sir. Right, sir. Thank you so much for joining us and sharing your views with us.